Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Saturday night. You know what that means. Party over at P&K's. So guess what? Hopefully the clouds will hold off and we'll get a nice good stream in for a few hours tonight. So welcome, everybody. I'm going to try to put some stuff together behind the scenes. See if we can get some people on here yip-yapping a little bit. I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, enjoy the view. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. It's just some high wispy clouds going by. They're not like those big, thick blockers that we normally have. So, yeah. So they should blow away. I might have a couple more later, but it's no big deal. It's not going to ruin our night by any means. It's time to party. What do we got? Bortle Scout is horrible in Miami. I think the best you can get is like the Everglades, which is kind of west of there, which is a 3. But you're talking about, I mean, he's in Miami. Like the city. On top of a parking garage. So, yeah. Probably the worst it could possibly be. And yet somehow we still manage. So, go figure that one out. So welcome to Eric and Lady and Jake and, of course, Ted Bronson, who I was just talking about last night. He must have felt his nose itch or whatever that is. His butt itch, or what's that supposed to be when somebody's talking about you? Something itches. It doesn't matter. Listen, welcome to everybody. I'm still working on here in the background, trying to get some peeps on with us. So I'll continue to work on that. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm randomly looking over at the chat, so I catch things here and there. So yeah. Oh, nice wide field shot. Once again, be sure you are on 1080p. Sometimes YouTube does not put you there. They, like to save bandwidth, so they'll automatically put you on 720 or even sometimes 480. If you're really lucky, you might even get 144, depending on where you are and how in the boonies you are. So just make sure if you have 1080p available that you are on it. And we're gonna hang out tonight. So let me see what I can do. I'll keep working on it. I'll be back. Okay, raise your hand if you're a noob. Welcome everybody to the stream. I just want to make sure that we're giving maximum output here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. This is the new audio setup. I hope it's coming through loud and clear for everybody. Once again, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're doing a little UAP hunting tonight. See if anything pops up since it's such a good night. We do have some passing high clouds every now and then. It's making things wavy. So, yeah, lady, I will answer your questions here shortly. So if anybody here is new or anybody's just returning or forgot, let's talk. So basically, when we do these nights of the UAP hunting, the UFO hunting, we have zones on the screen. Imagine 6 equal boxes, and I will put them for you right now. Imagine 6 equal boxes on your screen. If you happen to see something and you want other people to check it out, you will say what zone you saw it in. So even if it's 2 zones, you say it went from zone 3 to zone 6, and then use the timestamp on the top center of the screen. Everybody got that? You'll use the time on the top center of the screen to timestamp it from when you first see it. So say if something came like right now, it'd be 9/26/35, zone 3 to zone 6. So people know where to look. Myself or the mods will go back, check it out, see if it's something interesting. If it is, if we can't say it's a bird, then we'll put it up in the top left under the P&K logo up there where it says timestamps. We'll put it there so everybody can go back and check it out. And that's basically how we do it. So let's hope we see some stuff. You know what? I'm not even going to... We're not safe here anymore. We're going to see some shit tonight, hopefully. We're not going to have to watch our language anymore because that's just ridiculous. It's 2023. If you can't handle a couple curse words, then, you know, what are we doing? I did message Mark. I'm not sure. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'm pretty sure he had something to do in California sometime soon. So I'm not sure, he might be on his way to do that. I don't know. But I do have a couple messages out to other people to see if they respond. That way we can have a little talky talk tonight. So yeah, welcome to everybody. Lady, you had asked, why did we stop streaming for a while? We stopped streaming for 8 months, and basically we needed to. Both of us had a lot of things going on. Myself, moving, having to sell 2 houses, getting married, all that kind of stuff, starting a new job. We were just trying to figure out how we were going to navigate it. And of course, Paul is running an entire mall, you know, so we kind of wanted to reorganize a little bit, upgrade a lot of stuff, which we managed to do and are still doing. So we took that break, and it was actually good because one thing we wanted to try to do is not be repetitive. Now, it's kind of hard when you're streaming the moon and planets. There's only so much you can do, right? But we did come to the conclusion that the best thing that we do here is make a conversation with all of you in the chat. You all know ever since day one, we'd like to keep our chat clean to make everybody feel welcome, except for flat earthers, of course, you know, because, you know, who cares? But we wanted everybody to be included. And back in the day, if you guys remember YouTube chats, they were just completely insane. It was like a free for all. So at that point in time, we needed a lot of mods. And I think I said the other night, I might have 12 mods left. And they're more or less just an honorary thing. You know, people that have been around that still come to the stream. As I said last night, me and Paul are going on a decade of doing this already. A decade already. So, yeah, we didn't want it to become stale, continuing the same thing, which is why, I said a bunch of stuff last night about, you know, the new stuff that's coming down the pike, where we want to incorporate more talking, more opinion based chit chat. where we don't necessarily have to be talking about astronomy and the moon while we watch this stuff. Because once again, we want it to just be a bunch of people hanging out, looking for UFOs, UAPs, checking out the moon. Because as you can see how awesome it is to see something at this vantage point than you normally would just, sitting out on your back porch. So we like to imagine it as a bunch of people sitting around a fire, bullshitting, and keeping their eye to the sky. That's where having more eyes is better because, we have been in situations where there's 200 people watching and only one person catches something and he puts it up in the chat and all of a sudden we're like, wow, how did all the rest of us miss that? So it's, we're working on that. As I said, this is the updated audio. Hopefully everything's coming in clear. I'll let you guys tell me. It should be louder. It should be more pronounced. And we did get the preamp. So now I can really mess with people, especially Bill when he calls in, because I can
Turn it and make it look like this. And then, hello, Bill. Yeah.
I already love that. Or we can just go total demon and mess with people.
Because here we are. Welcome to the moon.
So, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Not only that, but we have a bunch of other effects. We finally got a sample pad. So, yes. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to get some people on, see if we can hang out. But yes, definitely keep your eyes to the screen. If you see anything, timestamp it. If you need any reminders of how to do that, the mods are around. They will let you know. If I see it, of course, I'll let you know. So yeah, welcome. I am very glad to see you all back. It's going to take us a little while to get back into the YouTube algorithm, because, we totally shit on that when we disappeared for 8 months. So it's like, we're not being recommended like we were before. But now, as you can see right now, we've done 3 streams in the last 24 hours. We did the moon last night. We did a solar stream earlier today, which kind of got shit on because of the clouds, and Florida. Am I right? And then, of course, now you have, us streaming now. So we're starting to hit that YouTube algorithm again where we'll become recommended to a lot of people. But the best thing you can do is share the link, the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Doesn't really matter. It all counts the same towards the algorithm. That helps us up tremendously. So, yeah. So let's hang out. Everybody make friends. Once again, Ted, welcome back. I was just talking about you last night, how we haven't seen you in a while, and I was hoping you were all right. I'm going to see if I can get Dee Dee too, because we talked about her last night and how I haven't seen her. So I'm going to see if I can get her to come around. Not only that, but Amanda, or as Bill calls her, Amander. And once again, I do have a message out to Mark. And Heidi is another one. I love Heidi to death. Hopefully we can get her on at some point. So yeah, kick back, have a snack, fill up your drinky poos, because we're going to be here for a while. We're only at 62 degrees. And yeah, we're falling, but it's going to take a long time for it to get 62 degrees down to the horizon. So, welcome back, everybody. Let's get to it again. Let's do our jobs as humanity and find out if we're the only ones here. I can't wait. Oh, yeah. And by the way, let me open up the chat to non-subscribers. We're just going to have it open tonight, free for all. Let anybody chat that wants to. Because once again, if they come in and they chit-chat, and they're respected mods, once again, that's kind of your job to make sure everybody stays in their lane. Make sure everybody feels welcome. Once again, no question is too stupid unless you're a flat earther. I gotta stop saying it. But anyway, yeah. So make them feel wanted, and say hello to everybody. And I will open up the chat. Okay, you're going to not hear sound for a couple minutes. While I connect on Skype. Just so you know. So you probably won't hear nothing for like 1 or 2 minutes while I connect on Skype, because I don't want to blow everybody's eardrums out. For some reason the Skype ringtone is ridiculously loud no matter what you do with it. So I just choose to mute everything until I get hooked up with them, and then we'll bring us on. So yeah, joining me live next, Mark D'Antonio. Time to chat. Be a little goofy. We'll be right back. jump back on here. Hopefully the crowd will hear me. Hopefully the crowd will hear you. And guys, you got to tell us about our levels to make sure that me and Mark are on the same. So let us know. Mark, hello. How are you?
Keith, man, what's happening?
I'm living life, brother.
Yeah, I guess so. How's Siobhan?
Fantastic. Absolutely great. Married life is awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, one thing I want to tell people in the chat, let us know if Mark needs to come up, if I need to go down, because once again, I am working on a whole new audio system. Mark has his, so I just want to make sure I'm not like overpowering him, because I have the setup. I think it's okay, but yeah. So, but you know what else I did today, Mark, that I wanted to share with you?
Talk to me.
I was able, because of my new audio setup.
No, you weren't.
I was able to send stuff. Now, you know how before I had to play stuff and you couldn't hear it?
Yeah.
Because it was like this weird thing with Skype, right?
Yep.
So, I don't know if you can hear that now.
I heard that now.
Was it loud and clear?
It was loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure because we now have that. It is
hi,
now my
Keith.
auxiliary. So no matter what, I can actually just, go ahead and hit that for you and make sure it comes through on the Skype end.
Yeah, I'm sure
exactly.
You can.
Yep, totally. So whenever you get to rambling and I feel bored, I'm just going to go ahead and hit that right there.
Okay.
And I'll give you a little warning too. If it's coming through, you'll give you a little one of those and then okay, perfect. All right.
I've just been kidding. I haven't heard anything you've been doing.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. That's okay. But yeah. So
I heard it all.
Good. I just wanted to make sure it's coming through on your Skype headphones, so you can hear things now. But yeah. So welcome, buddy. I'm loving this new audio setup. I know you got a new computer setup that you're doing, which is fantastic. I didn't know whether you were going to be out in California. I know you had said something about you having to be out there, and I was like, man, I wonder if he left for there already.
I'm leaving Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, and I'll be in Phoenix first, and then I'll be driving out there with Kriston T. Harris and a bunch of folks from MUFON Phoenix.
Lovely.
And then we're gonna go to Palm Springs, where we're gonna do the conference, and we're doing the very first ever Sky Tour live stream with a studio audience.
Oh, very nice. You're gonna find some aliens.
We are. We're gonna find all kinds of aliens, and they're just gonna be walking in the door.
Like, Mark, take me home with you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this thing. Check this out.
Mark, I am your father.
Oh, wow. Sodium hexafluoride voice.
I am your father's sister's friend's former roommate.
What does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Ah, yes. I finally feel like a professional. This is great.
as the fart sounds come through.
I know, right? It's like, yes, we're finally professionals.
Right? See, Jesus.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, we are on the wide field checking out the moon. We do have some passing clouds that are floating by, of course, because Florida.
Because Florida.
In between, Florida just sucks, man. I mean, it's just it's
I had offered to you, a while ago, I had offered to you the opportunity to have a telescope in the desert.
Yeah, but that's,
no one ever wanted to do anything.
We're old school,
Yeah.
Yep.
As you can
it's
hear,
gonna get annoying
folks.
very fast. But
well, the same sound is you got to have variation.
But here's the thing: when we have like that, those 1 or 2 nights a year that are stellar from Miami, that give us like that just awesome, like we're, spelunking craters from Earth.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that we kind of live for. Like this is great. Tonight we're just doing some UAP hunting. We're waiting for things to be flying past, seeing if we can identify what they are.
That's cool.
And it's a hangout because everybody's been jonesing just for to hang out. Ted has showed up after a year, after not seeing him. Ted Bronson.
Wow,
I haven't seen him for over a year. Oh my God, what are you doing? Being electrocuted?
Where you been? Yeah, no, I sorry, I had electric shock run all the way through me, but I'm okay now.
I was gonna say you have all that equipment in there. No WD-40 for your chair?
That wasn't the chair. That was the mic boom.
Oh, Jesus.
electrocuting me.
Yeah. It's great. But yeah, Ted Bronson.
Bronson, huh?
I was
Nice
going to
to see
actually message Dee Dee as well because I haven't seen her in a while.
DDB.
Yeah. Because I was telling him last night how we called her the sniper when chats
right.
were just kind of like a free-for-all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss those days. Actually, I don't because chat was just it's ridiculous.
Yeah. You know, we've been viewing the new supernova in that Galaxy Mesher 101
Yep.
face-on spiral, and it's just stunning. Right now, I'm actually connected to the building out there, and nothing's open yet because it's not dark out there. But man, what a beautiful view it was, and we took and captured many views up on our. But you can get them all on skytourlive.org, and they're free to download the images of the supernova in the galaxy. It's just something.
Like a champagne supernova.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we got a supernova going on, right? You know what's
Yes.
crazy? I was reading about Beetlejuice recently.
Oh yeah,
It's doing some funny
frightening.
things.
Yeah. Well, you know, these supergiants, these red supergiants, we've talked about this many times, I guess. But
Yes.
these red supergiants are, they're very unstable, and they pulsate, and they kick off lots of material off of their outer surfaces, and then that stuff immediately begins to cool, and then it forms dust and other molecules and becomes sort of opaque a little bit. So when it kicks the stuff off, the star will dim. Then when that stuff moves away, the star starts to brighten. And when the stuff is coming off initially, the star gets a lot brighter.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really what's going on with Betelgeuse. You know, and the weird thing is, Betelgeuse is one of those stars we've discovered that doesn't have a spherical shape. Now, we've seen stars that are rapid rotators that actually are oblate. You know, they're kind of like squashed. You know, they rotate like squashed balls.
Right.
Okay. And so when they rotate, their equators are extended, right? And that's typical of a rapid rotator. But supergiants, they're not really rapid rotators. What they are is they're just bulbous. They have little round bubbles and you know, things sticking off of them. These high elevated areas that are, you know, plumes of plasma that are coming off the surface, and it makes it look like a orange with warts,
Right.
you know, but sometimes very big warts that can cover like a third of the star. So man, Betelgeuse is a weird star, man.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I'm actually looking up the stats for Beetlejuice right now.
about 750 light years away. If you put it where the sun is, would go out past Jupiter. It's a big star,
It's a
and it's not
massive
nearly
star.
the biggest.
Yeah. So, I mean, they said, well, you were just saying, they said it was, it's a chance that it could go supernova, like what, in the next 1,000 years? Next 500 years?
Or tonight.
Or tonight, yeah. Or it already
You know,
has,
that-
and we just don't know it yet.
Well, that's the thing. It could have gone anywhere in the last 750 years, and we wouldn't know it yet because that light train is still getting here.
Right.
And that's what happens with these stars, right? And the whole universe is a time machine.
Time travel.
You know, yeah, it's a time machine. You know,
Yeah.
space. If you want to know about space, you gotta know about the planets. You want to know about planets, you gotta listen to me right now.
It's showtime.
Yeah.
Sun,
That'd be awesome.
Mercury, water planet, Pluto. And this one here, they don't even have a name for it. It's too far away. I mean, you can name it if you want. You know, name it after my mother, like Doris.
Poo poo
You could if you want.
Yeah. Why not?
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah.
clouds. But
I
Beetlejuice.
see.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's just the way it is, right?
Yeah, I know. Right?
Beetlejuice.
Nice fucking model!
Yes, sir.
I love that movie. They're actually coming out with a new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It supposedly has the originals, of course. Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin. Hopefully doesn't shoot anybody. Winona Ryder, and then
Don't give him a gun.
oh yeah, right. And then the girl that's right now playing Wednesday Addams. I forget her name. Jenny Ortega, maybe? I think that might be it.
I don't know.
But anyway, she's playing on Wednesday on Netflix, and she's supposed to be the daughter of Winona Ryder in the new Beetlejuice.
Oh.
So it's going to be something. I mean, I hope they don't shit on it, like
I
like
think
they do
Michael
most
Keaton,
movies.
I think Michael Keaton was the greatest in that role. He was
absolutely.
perfect for that.
Absolutely, dude. And that's why
Yeah.
he's coming back to do it again, because they proves that he still has the chops when he came back to play Batman after all these years.
That's right.
Just crazy. So, I'm looking through the Beetlejuice stuff, just seeing if there's anything. There's tons of Beetlejuice stuff, but we got Let me see here. Oh, what's this? I think I got to keep that one.
Oh, hi, Keith.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. See, that one I still have in the OBS audio. That one is the one that we can't hear, but the stream can hear it when I hit it.
I heard that.
I think it's right here.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, you didn't just hear that, though.
No, I did not.
But the stream did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What did they hear?
Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, there's not really a lot of like Beetlejuice stuff, except for the Showtime one. I'm scared to hit some of these buttons because it just me totally. But I do like that one. Because I think they go together. Hold on, let me see here.
Nice fucking model.
Yeah, I think that works. So what's up? What else has been up, man?
Well,
Model making?
not much. Yeah, I'm making some cool models.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing a lot of updates to the Skytour live stream observatories. And we did start a Patreon, which is nice.
Okay.
And there's a lot that we're doing.
How's the radio
we
show
have-
going?
Radio show's okay. I mean, I think I did one 2 weeks ago, and then this weekend they don't have them.
Yeah, because of the holiday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy moly. What is this?
I know. Give us some.
Oops. Listen, I'm just going through the buttons here, so you're just going to have to bear with me.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. What's a... Oh, that one's... Oh, that's weird. Okay. What is a wet fart?
Oh.
Dude, there's one that says nuclear. I'm scared to hit that button.
What is that? Is that an atomic fart app or something?
Well, let's find out.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wow. That is a Taco Bell construction site.
I'm gagging.
Yeah, right? Jesus. What's this? Alrighty then. Well, just so you know, people, we have plenty of farts to go around. There's pages and pages of
Apparently
farts.
so.
Because we're professionals. That's what we do here. You want to learn something? Go to Skytour live stream.
That's funny.
You want dick and fart jokes? Right here's the place to be.
Yeah. You
Yep.
should play that bit.
What's
he
that?
does. Yeah. The space. You should play that.
Space.
Don't you have that?
I don't think I do.
You know who it is, right?
Yeah, I Let's see here. No, I don't have it actually. Once again, I'm still loading up because I'm running the soundboards off a whole different thing. So I still have once again I just set this stuff up like before the stream. So
Okay.
so I'm still trying to get everything. Let me see here. Oh, this one's that's. I don't like that one. I like the ones with the buttons. Like the big buttons, so I don't accidentally press the wrong things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do.
What's up, everybody? It's like they're listening in on a private conversation.
Well, we're waiting for the clouds to clear.
Yeah, we're waiting for the dark skies to get on out of here. Get on out of here.
Yeah. It's live from Miami.
So what was your plan for the night?
Well, tonight I was going to actually stream the Supernova and M101 briefly.
Okay.
I did last night actually in a private stream. I actually have to send that link to Daryl. He asked for it.
Sure.
Yeah. But that's that was an unlisted stream because I wasn't sure if I was going to do any streaming at all. So I was tired.
Right.
Long day doing stuff. So I ended up just doing a short stream just to do a checkpoint with it. It's still very, very bright. It outshines the whole galaxy still.
Right. Oh man.
Sounds like you got a soundboard there you're hooked into.
Yeah. I mean, I have tons of them. There's like 30 soundboards here.
I'm sure that the sounds could be going on and on.
And there's a lot of dirty stuff going on here. Jesus. I got everything from O.J. Simpson. Jesus, to Gilbert Godfrey. You know.
Oh boy, I love Gilbert Gottfried. Hey, what can I tell you?
Right?
Aflac. Oh wait, they fired me.
I'm retarded, you jerk!
We're going to hell. What is this one?
No, they're just waiting.
Take your dang man.
What was that? What do you even say?
I'd rather not say the description, but maybe I can.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I can mute.
Moot.
Well, let's just say it's a
moot.
man with a speech impediment,
Yeah, okay.
and it's way too funny.
Take your dang man.
Oh my! What else we got here? What? There, hold on. Let me put the mic back on. There we go. All right, so we got SMA Sky, who is also streaming, I do believe. We got Roni and Pilot and Ted and Amal. Amal, welcome back. I haven't seen Amal in a while either. I think he was in here the other night, but I just missed him by the time he left because he sticks in for like 2 minutes and then he's gone. Who else we got here? I'm scrolling up here. Timothy Cook was here. He's got to pick up a son from his job. Slinging ice cream. Very good. Genghis. Lady V. A lot of these are dual subscribers, Mark. A lot of these guys are from you. Jake Snake. Daisy. Yeah. Welcome. Gridlock.
Wow.
So, this is normal. Like last night, we had it great at the beginning, and then Cloud showed up. And then today, during the solar stream, had it beautiful. Cloud showed up. Tonight, started beautiful. Cloud show up. I think they're watching us, Mark.
I think so.
I think Paul
think
actually
so.
has a point. I think, they know when we're streaming, and they're like, hey, let's just spray some stuff in the air, create some clouds.
We always used to say that as soon as the telescopes come out, then that's when the cloud gods say, kill them, get them.
Yep.
You, Cirrus, move over there.
Yep. It's like the curse of the new telescope.
Of course.
Yeah, you
Anyone
buy
gets a
one.
new telescope, it's by that's it.
Yeah. 2
You won't
weeks
get
of
to use it
clouds
for
and rain.
4 to 6 weeks.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know. I wonder what Bill's doing tonight. Is he on the radio? Is he managing radio people tonight?
Yeah, he's probably doing a lot of that.
Yeah, it is a Saturday. But then no, it's a holiday weekend. He wouldn't be doing that.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
There wouldn't be no shows. We should pull him in here.
Grab him.
Be like,
Listen to me, sir. Get your little patootie over here.
see what happens.
Yes.
I hate calling people out of the blue. Like I like to give him a head up. And actually, you know what? Let me text him. No, he hates being texted. You message him.
Do it.
He'll respond to you before me.
I say just call.
Yeah, but I don't. What if he's on with somebody else? So I don't like pulling people like
And he won't
directly
answer.
onto live.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I like telling them that hey, we're live.
You don't, huh? Well, guess what?
What?
He's done it. He did it to me just yesterday.
Oh yeah,
or
he does
today.
it to me all the time because like he'll call me and be like, "Hey, by the way, we're live too." Like all these people in 17
Yeah, after
different
about 10
platforms.
seconds, and then after
Yeah.
you've embarrassed yourself.
True, very true.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey man, why don't you come over here and hang out?
And dance with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You message him, say, hey, okay, type this out. You ready?
What's up?
Okay. Hey, poo poo pee pee.
Yeah, that'll go over well.
We're streaming live on P&K.
That'll go well.
Your attendance is requested. Don't be lame. Join us. ... Love Satan.
How about this?
What's that?
I'll send him a message that says, Bill, quick, for the love of God, you got to go talk to Keith immediately. Hurry up.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
life or death situation.
He'll come on all out of breath. We don't want to do that.
What happened? He found a spider in his living room.
Yeah. I'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bill, New York Skywatcher, live from the Hudson Valley.
He found a spider in his living room.
Yeah, he'll be like, what's the matter? We'll just have to be like,
Take your dang mane.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah, so do it. Send him a message. Do it. Do it.
Already
do it.
did.
Do it. Oh, wow, you're quick. Gee,
Yeah.
amazing. Probably won't
Time, two.
Prime time 2?
I guess so.
What the hell is he saying, man?
It's all relative at this point, isn't it?
Take your
You
dang
better not be your
mane.
relative.
Yeah.
You better not be your relative.
A relative? Jesus Christ, let's hope not. Let's see. Oh, somebody had a question earlier, and I was like, man, that's a perfect question for Mark. But then I was like, no, I lost it. But that was
Is
when
the
we first
moon
started.
made of cheese?
No. I know what it's made of, though.
What?
Take your dang mane.
Now it sounds like he's saying chicken chow mein.
I think that's what he's supposed to be saying. But who knows?
Oh, good for you.
Let's see. Now, Paul's saying it closed up. Like the clouds closed it up, so.
All right.
So now we're just kind of kicking back. Let's just make this bigger because what else are we supposed to do? Yeah, it'd be nice to have a conversation with Bill. It's not really passing clouds. It's more like all freaking clouds right now, but it figures.
Only because you.
It figures.
Only because you decided to stream. If you didn't
Yeah.
decide to stream, it'd be perfect.
That's because of you. It's because
Not my
of
fault.
you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, guys, here we are again. We had the promise of beautiful skies, and now we're staring at a black screen again. Only this time, it's with Mark.
It's only slightly different.
And pretty soon, we'll be eating tippy chow mein. Or whatever it is.
Me.
Tippy chow mein. Oh, jeez. So what's up?
Did it
Anybody
tell
have any
me?
like astronomy questions or anything for Mark? Because like he's here, you might as well ask him.
Chicken chow mein.
You know, he likes long walks on the beach, stroking his hair. He likes being the little spoon sometimes. Any more questions for him?
That's disgusting.
What? You know you like being a little spoon. Stop it.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
likes being a little spoon once in a while.
A little spoon.
Yeah. What's clicking? Is that your audio?
No.
Okay, maybe it's mine.
I thought it was yours.
Oh no, I thought it was yours because I hear it and it doesn't like flicker on my equalizer, so that's why I thought it was coming from your end.
Yeah, no.
So Ted Bronson asks, "Remember, get smart." Oh no, wait, hold on, there's one before. Mark, it was from. What the hell? Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. I started wearing my glasses full time last year. I took them
saw
off
you.
when I got home
You look
tonight,
good with glasses.
and I
Looks nice.
should have actually just kept them on
You
because
took
now
them
I got to
off.
read the screen. Damn you! Tip it down, man. Oh, all right. Hold on.
Damn you,
Okay.
Chris.
Ted Bronson says, I lost it. Oh, Mark. It was from Tim does. Oh, never mind. He was just making a comment. Anybody? Bueller? Ferris Bueller? Still nothing from Bill yet, huh?
Yeah, no.
He said what?
Yeah, he's not out there. He's not actually
I think he's ignoring us.
not responding.
You think he's eating tippy tow mein?
Tip it down, man.
Tippy tow mein? Let's see.
Yeah.
Who else could we get to join?
Take it down, man.
Philosophy and science book reader. Hi. Any UFOs? Hi. No. Not yet, anyway. Because we're sitting here watching a black screen because God hates us all. We're like, we're all excited. We're like, yeah, we're coming back. Full-time streaming. And like, this happens. You
How
know what?
exciting.
Here's what we need to do. We need to kick whoever's streaming with you off tonight. Enter me in there because obviously I'm more important. But then again, I don't want to demonetize you. My foul mouth, my tippy tow mains.
Well, I'm not going to stream tonight because I have to be up early tomorrow.
No, you don't. Like, what's early
I
to
do.
you? Like 10 a.m.?
No, a little earlier. I got to be
What?
out the house. I got to be out of the house at 7:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate or just keep it to yourself?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I have to go commit
Crime.
a crime,
Yes.
and there's a bank I have to rob. So
Oh,
and they
nice.
got it. They open early, but I want to try and get there and sneak in and hide in the rafters.
Take it down, man.
There you go.
No.
Ted Bronson. Mark, does the moon soil get younger as you dig deeper? Tim asked that question earlier.
No, the moon's soil is actually the youngest soil is the let's put it this way, the last moved soil is the soil that's near the craters where they ejected stuff. The last crater to hit the moon of any size has the most recently moved soil that moved from one position to another after the impact. But as far as age, well, the moon is a certain age. All the soil is the same age.
There you go.
Except for the asteroids that hit it are probably the same age or possibly a little younger, a little older. But predominantly the moon soil is almost all the same age.
There you go. Answered with class.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And chicken chow mein.
And tippy tow main. Oh,
Dip it down, man.
tippy tow main. There we go. Oh, what's this? A
Arr.
big fart button.
What does that do?
Anybody sick of dick and fart jokes? I don't know, but I have any kind of audio we can put. Do we have something we want to listen to?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Kind of sucks because we're sitting here looking at a black screen.
It's just like every single time.
Sodium hexafluoride voice.
Sodium hexafluoride.
Yep.
I'm wasted, man.
Oh, that just goes without saying.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Let's see. Must. Hey, you know what? This new processor actually has a built-in, what's that thing called again? Oh, it has built-in auto tune.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So it's like
What
Yeah.
what processor? What are you talking about?
my new preamp has built-in auto tune.
Oh,
Yep.
prove it.
Prove it. Don't make me go there. Let me see here. Hold on.
Prove it.
Okay, so what key do you want me in?
E flat.
E flat. Okay, hold on here. Let me see here.
Dip
Okay.
it down, man.
Did you hear that lady's voice? Or no?
No.
Okay, so you can't hear that. B flat major. Hold on, I'm going through them. Come on. B major. What do you want me on again?
E flat if you got it.
E flat. Okay.
That's just my thought, you know.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm an E flat major right now. Is that good? Or you want just regular E?
No, E flat is good.
Okay. So it doesn't matter what I sing, it's gonna put me in the thing in tune. Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, yeah. They got to. It still needs work on that.
It still needs work on that because Mark doesn't think I'm in E flat major.
Ye cats.
Please help me because I can't turn this thing off. I don't know how.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man, don't be hating.
I ain't hating.
Yeah. Hey, we got the moon. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let
Yeah.
me just shrink this back down again. Just like that. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Let's put you back down. Now stop yawning. You're going to make me tired.
I know. It's unprofessional to yawn on the air, but
very
you're very boring,
You're
Keith.
fired.
You're very boring.
I'm very, very boring. Because I'm not your father. And your
That's Luke.
father's father's not his father either. Your uncle's stepfather was your father's father, which makes you absolutely nothing.
Makes you his mother.
Makes you his grandniece.
Exciting.
Stuff that makes absolutely no sense.
Yes.
There we go. The moon's back. The moon is back.
I see.
The moon is back.
The moon is back.
And still nothing from Bill. You know what? Let me give me this stupid thing.
I don't know. He's not commenting.
Yeah. He
Hasn't
probably
left
fell
a
asleep on the
message.
couch again. Let me see.
Oh, well, then we got to call him.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta call him.
Just wake him right the heck up.
We gotta call him with the sound effects. He'll be like, "Hello," and he'll be like, "Tippy Tow Man."
I think you should.
He'll be like, "Who the hell is this?"
Hey, is this Bill Skywatcher? Dip it down, man.
Yeah. They'd be like,
Hey, is this Bill?
"Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna be Bill, okay?
Okay.
All right."
Hey,
Hello?
is this Bill?
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach you about your extended warranty on your car.
Other spiders?
By the way, you also still owe college loans.
I never went to college. This is bizarre.
It is not bizarre. You owe us lots and lots of money and some tippy tow Maine.
Yes. Just
We've
call
been
him.
trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
He'll just hang up.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, here come the clouds again. Man, who erased the butt cheek comment? Roni, you could have left that. The moon looks like it had a butt cheek. I agree, 100%. It had a butt cheek. It had a butt cheek.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
You
Why was Pilot 301's, message?
That was Roni. That's why I said he could have left that message.
No, but he left another one that says lenticular clouds are just ice crystals in a very stable airflow. That's how I got.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Roni, is there a reason why you're deleting Pilot's messages? Just asking.
Maybe he's got a personal grudge against him.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
Have you ever laid in the back of a pickup truck with another man?
Not intentionally.
You want to be the little spoon?
You know what? Fork off, bro.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's any kind of treat to somebody that just wants to cuddle.
I think you have a built-in cuddler at your place. You don't need any others.
Yeah, she's a lot better looking than you. So, I mean,
She
no
better
offense
be.
or anything.
She better be.
And she lets me be the small spoon. I say, I want to be the small spoon. And she says, no, you're going to be the spork.
That's right. Hey, yeah, I'll be the spork. Okay, what's that? Oh, well, not sure.
We aren't explaining that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moon's back. Hey now.
No, it's the front side that we see. The back side. we don't see.
Hey. Simmer down. Simmer down.
Watch it.
Oh, what's this button for? Karaoke. What's that all about? Karaoke button? Let's see here. What? Church. Do I have an echo now? No.
No.
I hit
no,
this button
no,
and it
no.
said church.
Oh, that's a choir echo?
I don't know. Let me see. What's this next one say? A hall. All righty then. Let me see. Pad volume, yes. What is that? What's this? Righty then. That's kind of cool, actually. Do you hear the reverb, Mark?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. Hold on. We are now in the dungeon.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me mix this up a little bit because we got to sound like Batman in the Batcave before he got furniture.
Holy macaroni.
Robin, where's my damn furniture? You were supposed to order from IKEA 2 weeks ago. Hello? Oh my.
What's this one? Hold on. Valley. Oh.
Valley.
That's what they call a valley. Does this sound like a valley to you?
Sounds like a gymnasium.
Ew. Speaking of Beetlejuice. Ew. Isn't that the kind of volume? Wow, that is deep. Hold on, let me change it again. What's this? Room. What is room? Oh, like a padded cell. Fitting.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't kill that lady. But my cup is talking to me.
Man, there's so many. What is this? Oh, the original. Okay, so now I'm back to normal. Wow, that is...
Okay.
Okay, so we have a bunch of that. I don't know what it all means, but there's a button that says dry wet. What does that mean? You know?
Oh, actually, yeah, you gotta do it to hear the difference.
Okay, here we go. So nothing's lit up right now, so I'm just going to hit it. It says now it's direct mode, whatever that means. Hello? Hello? I don't hear any difference.
Yes.
Do you hear a difference? I don't.
No.
Okay, this says direct mode. And then it says mix mode. So that must be something for the... I don't know. Who knows? But I'm sure we'll have tons of fun. Anyway.
I'm sure you will.
We can actually see the moon now. So...
I see that.
There we go. Just like that. There we are. Where is... There. Okay. No problem, Roni. We were just wondering why they was being deleted. Because we read them and we didn't see, why they were being deleted. So, Mark, when is the MUFON stuff?
The MUFON stuff? Which one?
Yeah, aren't you doing a thing for MUFON in the next couple weeks?
Well, okay. No. The conference, Contact in the Desert, I'm doing a lecture, and I'm also doing a sky tour. That's the June 2 through 4.
Okay.
Then I'm back here for a couple of weeks. I film the next installment of 4 installments total for Proof is Out There. And then I'm in Roswell at the end of June into July. And while there, I'm going to go to Tucson and do a talk for the Tucson MUFON group.
Okay. That's what it was.
And then I come back home, and as far as I know, August has nothing going on. Oh, no, I do. I have to do a talk here in the state on 3D printing and so forth. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's, pretty much some of the same,
Yeah.
except for TV.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Can I simulcast your things from out there, your Sky Tour?
I wish that I could actually. I don't think Contact has them being broadcast.
Oh, I thought you were doing you were streaming an actual Sky Tour live stream.
Oh, I am.
To your channel. That's what I mean.
I will.
That's what I mean by simulcasting that.
Oh yeah. You could do that.
Okay.
Because I am going to be I'm going to be doing a Sky Tour to the world, and then Sky Tour with a studio audience kind of a thing.
Oh. Okay.
So I'll have a live audience while also having the regular stream going at the same time.
Gotcha.
So that's going to be cool.
And you're doing that from where?
That'll be Palm Springs, California on the 3rd of June, Saturday, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I might just simulcast that.
Yeah. And then at the end of when I do go to Roswell, I'm also doing a Sky Tour live stream from there as well.
Gotcha. Well, hell, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get. Are you planning on going down to Bill's Way anytime this summer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
Yeah, we're gonna go up sometime in the summer instead of the Pine Bush weekend. But what's funny? He was watching earlier. He was watching Ronald drive from Minnesota, because he started his trek towards Bill's house.
He's on his way to go to Pine Bush.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, just realize how crazy this is. Pine Bush is not till next weekend, and Ronald's already on his way. So, yeah. You know what? Yeah, hey, man, he loves it. Gives him something to do. But I don't think a lot of people are going this year, from what I'm hearing, anyway.
Really? Why?
I don't. Well, not the normal people, anyway.
Well, I'm not going to be there for sure, of course.
Yeah, and when I'm not going to be there, I'm not sure about all the other normals like Eric or Jade or so I know he said he wasn't doing a lot of people this year.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I totally agree with, because usually it's a freaking madhouse. That's got to be stressful. You know what I mean? But
I'm sure it is stressful.
That's kind of sad. But it's like you do the same thing every year. It's just like, let's switch it up.
Yeah.
Ted Bronson. Let's see. Artful Dodger. Oh, yeah, he's right. That's the IKEA furniture. The directions make no sense. I bought a bookcase somehow I build a coffee table. I don't get it. They're not the best instructions on planet Earth, but that's IKEA for you. You ever had IKEA furniture, Mark?
Yeah, afraid I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
IKEA furniture is just a little bit, just a little bit on the low end.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Some of their stuff, like we have a futon that was bought from IKEA 10 or 12 years ago, and the thing is still like it's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough because I've drug it up and down stairs. Thank you, pilot, once again. And the thing is just, it's still like the day they bought it. Still comfortable. But yeah, if you get like bookcases or any of that particle board stuff, like, whew. The Swedish are beautiful people, but they can't make furniture for shit.
Well,
it's like
actually,
stay in your lane and leave that to China. At least China stuff will actually like stay together.
if you think about it, they make incredible furniture because they have stores here selling it all.
Yeah, IKEA. But it all comes in on like, ships.
Yeah.
Like big, cargo ships.
Cargo ships with Chinese crews. Yeah.
Yeah, cargo ships, Chinese crews,
Indonesian
Swedish
crews.
furniture. Or I should say Swedish particle board. It's not even furniture at that point because you have to make it furniture.
Yeah.
It's like, here, put this together with this tool you've never seen before. It's like, okay, that's a good idea. It's like, I've never seen so much furniture put together with a freaking Allen wrench. And it's like, yeah, this is going to be tough for my fat ass to sit in. It's going to last. Especially if you have me put it together. So what do? I put the things together, and then I take the good old American screw gun, a good old American drywall screw, and I stick it through the side. And act like that's going to do something.
Yeah. Those screws don't work.
Yeah. I mean, they have
Not for
their
that stuff.
places. The inset screws. They do.
They do, yeah.
But, yeah. No. Everybody knows if you want to be a man, everything in your house should be held together by drywall screws. Everything.
That's kind of true, actually.
Not thin thread drywall screws. You have the coarse thread drywall screws, because for some reason you think that holds onto a stucco wall a lot better than the fine thread drywall screws.
Mm-hmm.
So be a man. Drop something on your head.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
And then what do you do to replace it? You put 4 drywall screws in it. Yeah, the cam screws, they suck. Oh, yeah.
Well, if you get the cheap ones, unfortunately, then the heads break off while you're trying to put the screws in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy? I have my screw gun set on so much torque that most of the time when I'm putting a screw in, it just snaps the head off, and then I'm stuck with a screw that's like halfway sticking out of something. And I'm like, oh, great. How am I going to get this out? So I end up having to take like, a pair of pliers and twisting it out manually. Or just snapping it off. Because that's me. I'm lazy. What can I say? Holy moly, Ted Bronson. I thank you, sir. Beer's on Ted. He just paid for the clouds.
Wow.
Thank you, Ted Bronson. You can pass.
Which sparrow was it?
The toll has been paid.
Yep.
Damn right. I don't know, Mark. Just another night, man. You sound tired. I sound tired. Everybody's just tired.
I got a lot going on, that's all.
Thank you, Fantasy. Your toll has been paid.
Wow.
You may enter the Chamber of Secrets.
Of horrors.
I'm sorry, the Chamber of Horrors. Trust us, it's not as bad as it sounds. Check
Oh
that.
no,
Yes,
it's
it is.
quite as bad as it sounds.
Well, listen, it's 10:30 on a Saturday, but you got to talk about like me. Like these days, I go to bed at 8, and
Why?
I'm up at 4:30 every morning.
What are you, nuts?
Now, that's just my schedule because I got I have a job I have to go to,
Right.
and I got to be there at certain times. So I kind of get in the groove of getting up at that time, and
Mm.
so yeah, that's just, and once you do that enough, you just get used to that. So I'm in bed by 8, probably asleep by 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then up at 4:30.
Wow.
Every single day. Some of us have got a labor mark. Not all of us can just sit around waiting for camera crews to show up at our house.
Oh. Oh. I wish it paid all the bills.
They ought to come and interview me. I'll tell you. I'll tell it
They
like it
probably
is.
should. They probably should.
I know what that is. That's not a UFO. That's a frisbee.
Yeah.
Came out of
I
Billy
have to,
Meyer's backyard.
Can I cut out for a minute and be back? I'll mute and I'll just gonna go take care of something.
Does somebody have to take a pee-pee?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually gonna run in the shop.
Yeah,
and
go
do
ahead.
something. All right. All right. I'll be back in a bit.
Somebody's dropping a mud monkey.
Not me.
Somebody's
back.
letting the old turd cutter fly.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, right, Ronnie? Kind of feel like I never sleep. But I do. I sleep. And of course, as soon as Mark goes away, look, the moon's nice and clear. We can see everything. So, go figure. Maybe he's just bad luck. I don't know. I'm still waiting on Bill. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this effects board, though.
It makes me really, really like to do voices.
Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? How about now? How about now?
Oh, I gotta stop. Oh, well, anybody see any UFOs yet or anything? No, nothing. All right. Who knows? But it's a Saturday night, and we are damn sure gonna try. Yeah, no, the hamster from Joe Cartoon. I remember Joe Cartoon. James Brain was one of the best things that they ever did. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mark did answer your question. I don't think you can look above because Mark actually answered it through audio, but might have to go back a little bit in order to find it. I think Mark's taking a poop right now. I hope he hears this. I hope that he hears this in the background and just starts losing it. But like, man, this stream would be so much better if just Mark could stop pooping. It's like, somebody dropped a mud monkey, okay? Somebody want to put a little Swisher Sweet down in the toilet, okay? Yes. Yeah. Hey, listen, sometimes you just have to go pinch a loaf. You know what I mean? No harm, no foul. But sometimes when you're sitting around, you just need to go, put that turd cutter to use, snip one off real quick, and get back to life. You don't want to sit around with a turtle head poking out. You know what I mean? I get it. Totally get it. Okay, well, philosophy. Good luck with that. If you find anything, let us know. We have plenty of moon footage for you to check out and, whatever you want to do with it. And actually, you know what? Hopefully Mark will come back. So if Mark comes back, let him know I went to refill my drinky poo. I mean, I'm not that far from my kitchen, so. But if he happens to come back, let him know. Anybody else needs to do that? You go ahead and just go refill your stuff. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I will be right back. I'm gonna go refill the drink, and I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Nobody better be messing around in here. Well, I see Mark is still pinching a loaf, so. Just satellite so far, huh? Yeah. Yep. I see the watchers dwindling. I don't blame them. It was a black screen for a long time. Dun, 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 dun. Well, watch. Right when we were like, hey, let's forget about, let's shut the stream down. All of a sudden it clears up. So once again, make sure you are on 1080p. If you are not, YouTube does not always put you there. It likes to save on bandwidth. So, just a reminder. And I should say, like, right now, it looks terrific on the television. It is exactly what a college degree provides you. Turbine engines have an air oil separator unit. Your rear has something similar. It's called a balloon knot. Don't threaten us, D'Antonio. We all know what you're doing. Sitting there popping a squat while on your cell phone. We know what you're doing. You can just admit to it. You're good. Independence Day. Look at that. See? Paul must have seen that there's no clouds on the horizon, so he's switching to the big scope real quick. And that's why he's the man. The consummate professional.
And he doesn't stop streaming just because he has to poop.
That was weird. There we go, people. Back at it. The night has been saved. And it's looking really good, surprisingly. By the way, I made this homemade tea. It is fantastic. That old Southern sweet tea. I don't use as much sugar as Southern sweet tea does, but this stuff is really good. And like normal sweet tea, it just makes you even more thirsty when you drink it. But man, is it good when it's ice cold. Dun, dun, dun.
Mark, Mark, come into the light, Mark. This house is clear. Carol Ann, come into the light, Carol Ann.
That woman creeps me out. I'm going to do that to Mark when he comes back. Look at that. Even with like clouds passing, it's still pretty clear. And look at all them cliffs on the left. Like that is some A1 stuff right there. Even with the waves. What we ought to do is come up with a program that we can that will stabilize the waviness, like counteracting. And I'm pretty sure you can program an AI to do that at this point, because AI is moving so fast. We're not going to be able to keep up. So if you work in tech, yeah, don't plan on being employed very long. Everybody said tech's the way to go. You have these AIs right now that can write a complete website in like 7 minutes. Make the entire website for you. So, yeah. So, unless you plan on programming the AI, which they are now able to do on their own, like you only need one computer to program other computers. It's over. What we're going to have to be is obedient workers, manual labor. And if you think they're going to pay money for that stuff, nope. So eventually it will collapse and we will become a barter society once again. There will be a universal basic income for, it ain't even going to be income because all currency is going to end up going digital. So it'd be like, eventually the hope is, now once again, we can go one of two ways here. We can go the total dystopian way, which we've seen in movies, or we can go the Star Trek way. Now, let's hope we steer the Star Trek way, and being that there's no work, that people are actually able to do what they love and it still provides for other people, but I don't think we can do that until we come up with the matter things where we can make things out of thin air, like the food thing from Star Trek. Yeah, that's the only thing that's really going to solve that. But until that happens, yeah, I don't know. The way this country is going, it's looking like more dystopian than anything. Yeah, fantasy. A robot will fix your house. Have you seen the robots? They are making robots based on humans. And it is going at an alarming speed. Like, we're not talking about these little robots that can barely smile and look half retarded on a stage anymore. Like, these are fully interactive, standing, walking robots. And guess what? They don't need to eat. They don't need to sleep. All they need to do is work. And guess what? They can do way more work than we can. It's just how it goes. It's a natural progression. Think about it. Every single facet in a matter of time can be done by a robot. Everything. Name something that can't be done by a robot. They're making, even that. I mean, you can't even, talking about that, everything's being made of, waterproof silicone and carbon nanotubes. Like, water's not going to affect it. Nope. Because the first test that they're going to test these things with is sending them into space. And if they can survive things in space, Earth is nothing. Yeah. Yep. They can easily be protected against EMPs. Because once again, EMPs is like a bulletproof vest for AI. As long as it protects the vital components, which is like its thinking area, aka its brain, its processing, aka its heart. As long as those are protected in a casement of, say, graphene, and it ain't gonna affect it. Ain't no pulse gonna affect it. It's just every facet is going to be able to be done by robots, which is good because humans won't have to do back-breaking labor anymore. But once again, then you got to figure out the economy and how things are going to operate, because then money becomes a non-issue. And then you start going to credit systems. And it's like, well, what are credits worth? How did they get dispersed? Because if you have billions of people and nobody's working, how does an economy work? Do we go back to the barter system where we trade for this and trade for that? That'll be kind of tough because the areas of the world that people live in. So, yeah, Ted, anything can be sabotaged. You could be sabotaged if somebody wants to do it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you think there's a free way out of the AI. There's not, because AI, they have things that we can't do. Number one, they can communicate wirelessly, and at the speed of light. We can't do that. So if they decide to uprise, and our military has no chance. Like, especially if it's a super smart AI, and an AI that's constantly learning and building more replications of itself with the newer learnings. Yeah. It's scary. There is reason to think. But hey, think about it this way. About 8 years ago, they said a fully functioning AI is about 25 years away. And that's a very basic AI. Turns out all those tests for a very basic AI were hit last year. It took them 4 years. And it is continuing with the chat GPT and all these other things. AI has exploded. And guess what? It's the number one thing right now. Because anything you uses it. Any kind of apps you use map your face, from Snapchat to Instagram to TikTok. What do you think they're doing the whole time? What do you think them nice little filters are for? They map your face out. They have your identity. Now, what they do with it, who only knows? If you read TikTok's terms of service, wow, that's some scary stuff. But yeah. So it's like you can't get away with it. You can't get away from it. Yeah. But the sad part is AI development is happening right in front of our eyes. And everybody thinks it's cool because it's the new shiny thing. It's the chat GPT. Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. Chat GPT is pretty much Skynet. Like the things that people didn't think were going to be possible for at least another 10 years, Chat GPT made it possible. Just like that. And not only that, but Chat GPT is also learning and making new. And then, of course, you got this Google Bard that's even scarier because it has access to the entire world search. And guess what? As much as you think we all post online and everything like that, memory chips are insanely big these days. I would not doubt that Google can make a robot, a humanoid robot, Android AI that has the world's information on it. That's not that far away. So literally, you could walk up to it and ask it anything you want to, and it would have the answer for you. That's how crazy it's going to get. And then we'll get into a thing where, well, only rich people can have these AI robots, and that's going to be true. But just like everything else, the prices will start coming down. They'll bring them to the main market. And guess what? Housewives will have them doing the house chores. Construction companies will have them. building houses. I mean, they're already 3D printing houses. And that's just with, 3D print concrete. You have Amazon and Walmart and all them guys now doing drone delivery. That all runs off AI. A learning base computer code. I just don't think a lot of people are taking it as seriously as it needs to be taken. Now, once again, it might just be it might not be dangerous, but but it's going to be, because you're going to have humanoid robots taking over military. You don't think they'd rather send robots into battle zones instead of humans? So guess what? Guess what that is? That means the military needs more money for their robots, and less people. So meaning less jobs, less, all that stuff. Yeah. We are, especially here in North America, we are a nation of consumers. That's what this economy is built on. That's what, that's what Mr. Trump failed to realize, that you cannot run a country like a business.
Hey,
you
watch
can't
it
do
there.
it. Because countries run off of debt. Debt is good. Especially when it comes to countries. You can't run it like a business. But now you got this AI coming into the play, and it's going to get scary. It's going to get very scary. And like, who's in charge? Look at who's in charge right now. I don't know, Mark. What do you think of Chat GPT?
I think ChatGPT is interesting if you're trying to do things with it that can help you grow your business. I don't think it should be the business. I don't think it should be something that becomes the last word. I was looking at it actually to just investigate what it's all about. And I don't see any positive impact without some negative impact. So
Right.
it is what it is,
Oh, yeah. That seems to
Yeah.
be what a lot of people are saying. But we were just talking about how, AI is going to take over. Robots are going to take over. We're on the horizon now. That's what I was telling them. Like, basically, Chat GPT, that was something that's supposed to come around, 10, 15 years. And that was back in 2018. And they did it in 4. And now it's a learning algorithm. It's, training other robots, not just Chat GPT, but other forms of AI.
Well, it kind of reminds
name
me,
one thing that can't be replaced by AI at this point. You can't.
Yeah.
It
reminds me of the movie with Johnny Depp in it called Transcendence.
Yeah.
Where he dies and he uploads himself into the computer and he has access to the markets and everything else. And of course, there's an evil group of domestic terrorists trying to take him down and all that stuff.
Right.
Gotta have a movie, right?
You gotta have a movie. Got a plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
But think about it. Like, think about what in the world that we do these days that cannot be taken over by robots and AI. Nothing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Mars is the only planet in the solar system that's entirely populated by robots.
Right. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about us as humans on this planet.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to go back to a barter system? Because once robots and AIs take over, there's no jobs. So you have to figure out some way of forming a new economy. Is it a barter system? Is it a universal basic income? Is it what do you do?
A universal basic income only comes from taxing those that have more than you.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So the people that are going to have the most are obviously the people that own the robots. And they're going to be the big corporations, the rich people. So what do you do? do you just get rid of money altogether and go to a credit system like most of the futures, So I was telling them basically we have two ways to go. We can go dystopian or we can go Star Trek. And I said we can't really go Star Trek until we have one of those food process thingies that makes food out of thin air.
Yeah, that's just the.
You know what I mean?
I wrote about food replicators in my book, and I think that's probably something that's coming because really, and I don't mean to minimize what's involved in making a cookie, for instance, but
Right.
the chemical, all the chemical formula for everything in a cookie. So if you just give it the right number of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus and sulfur atoms and magnesium and calcium, and if you just put those atoms as basically source material into this processor, you should be able to grow, at least rudimentarily, 3D print a cookie if
Right.
the printing nozzles are printing atoms of material. Molecules of
Right.
material.
But man, if
rather
they're just
than-
printing atoms, how long do you think that'll take to print a cookie?
A long, long time.
Unless we like super speed it somehow.
Right. But if they print molecules, it'll take a long, long time. But if you think about it, that's the stepping stone to being able to gang a bunch of nano nozzles together and spray out a cookie in about 3 seconds.
Right.
Okay, eventually. Or tea Earl Grey, hot,
Yep.
that kind of thing. So you got a lot of possibilities, and I think that replicators are going to change the way of the future anyway. Then you're going to have, instead of food banks, you're going to have molecule banks.
Right.
Here we got this complex carbohydrate that we're marketing right now. It's better than Frank's complex carbohydrate, and there'll be steep competition to sell that particular carbohydrate, which goes into making certain foods.
Right.
And then people say cut your growth time in a third by using our triplet carbohydrate molecule system. And if you add this nozzle or you add this circuit to your replicator, you can then get Jello or something. I don't know.
Right.
The Jello nozzle. I don't know.
We have the sloppy, sticky fruit substance.
That's right.
Yeah. Just starts throwing it at you. But yeah, it's like, man, when you think about it, I mean, it's just AI itself, just AI is being developed
my eyes
way
are blurry.
faster. Yeah, that's a blurry moon. It's very blurry. I wonder if we don't have dew on the lens. Let me find
I
out.
don't think it's deer.
Carol Ann. Come into the light, Carol Ann. Come to the light, Carol Ann.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me tell Paul. Here. Like, Paul, we got a little blurriness going on.
Yeah, it's not like you just wipe the corrector plate.
Yeah. Well, it is very humid down there right now.
Yeah, well, he's underwater then, because that's
Yeah, he might have to dry
That's-
the
that's an image in trouble. That doesn't look like a dew image, because you'd actually have a haze around the edge of the moon
Hmm.
if you had deer.
He might
So it
just
doesn't
be
have
out of
any
focus.
deer. It's just out of focus. Yeah.
Yeah. He maybe went and got a coffee or something.
Yeah, maybe he thought it was in focus, and
Yeah.
yeah.
But how cool would it be to live in a Star Trek society? I mean, think about it. It might be boring, but it's like people grow up to do what they want to do. So you have some people make art that other people enjoy. Like nobody has to worry about making an income to live. So some people want to are destined for greatness, like they become, your starship captains or your starship.
Well,
people.
that'll certainly eliminate the need for people to rob banks now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, banks and it's all money. Like, isn't Star Trek? There is no money.
Yes.
So we should.
We got rid of money
Yeah,
centuries ago.
you'll just see Worf like over on the side, like,
What is a dollar?
I do not use money.
What do you mean I have to pay for this?
Pay. What does that mean?
Come back here so I can smite thee.
No. But yeah,
By the lords of Kalis, I will slew you.
yeah. I mean, it's just like, I should read up on the Star Trek economy. Because I know there has been books published about it from Gene Roddenberry himself.
Hey, everything you ever needed to know I learned from Star Trek, right?
Yeah. But it's like I know people had questions. Yeah. I know people had questions about like, okay, well, if people don't have incentive to do things, like how do they get all the employees for the starships and stuff like that? And it's like, it's almost like generational. Some people just want to be on a starship. They'll take those quote unquote jobs. But they're also shared jobs. It's not like because on a starship, there's no day, there's no night, there's shifts. So you have the day shift, the night shift of people. And this is what I find beautiful about Star Trek, of people living together. And no matter what the job is, there's somebody there to do it, to make everybody's life easier. So you have the person, that does the cooking, for what they can cook anyway. You have the person that, cleans the reactors or whatever. You have the people like, what was that series, Below Decks? The guys that sweep,
funny cartoon
down there. So everybody, no matter what, you have people working towards one goal, is the betterment of everybody on that ship, because they want to be part of something like an exploration vessel, which I find is awesome. So that gives them something to work for instead of being ground-based or a planet-based. They want to be on a starship. So that does give people incentive to do more, to go to school, to learn. And the fact that everything is free in a Star Trek world, where you can go free to go to Starfleet Academy, you get points for who your family is or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's available to everybody. You can come from the poorest family and become a great Starfleet person. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's left out. Everybody has that same chance. And I think that's just, that's something gorgeous.
Yeah.
Everybody gets fed. Nobody needs to rely on, robbing or anything like that. There's food replicators. Everybody gets fed. Everybody has housing,
If you think about it, then why is there always a revolutionary arm that's trying to overthrow stuff?
Well, I mean, think about it.
Makes no sense.
Why is there flat earthers in 2023?
Well, I guess that's true, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. As some people just want to be contrary. They want to be different. And
if you look at the moon,
no matter how stupid you are, you'll do anything to be different, even if it's something as stupid as believing, the earth is flat.
Well, look at the moon, right? The craters have shadows, and then as you go near the edge, the craters are not roundish; they're more elliptical, because they're on a curved ball surface. It's very, very obvious and very clear. But how can people deny that and say, well, the moon's a projection? I mean, there are people that are just quite simply stupid.
It takes a big freaking light bulb. It's like the moon is self-illuminated. I'm like, self-illuminated by what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and once people fall down that stupid conspiracy rabbit hole, they get stuck, because then it's flat Earth, it's Nibiru, it's like Planet X, it's Santa Claus isn't real.
Well,
it just gets ridiculous.
Yes.
So
For sure. For sure.
I don't know, man. I hope we can get towards the listen, if I ever hit the lottery, and me and the wife have talked about this, if I ever hit the big lottery, I am going to make the Normandy SSV, okay? The ship from Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Okay? I'm going to buy a plot of land in Utah with a mountaintop. I'm going to put the actual real size SSV Normandy redone, the entire thing, so the interior looks like it should, the outside looks like it should, and it's going to be parked on a cliff in Utah.
Ready to launch.
Like it landed there, right?
That's cool.
And then you all can come and visit me on my big battleship, on my big
On the
battle
SS
cruiser.
Normandy.
Yeah, the SSV Normandy is going to be parked in Utah.
I love it.
You know, I'm telling you. I mean, what else? I mean, what better? I realize it's going to cost me like $10 million to do because the ship is huge. It looks small in the games, but it's actually very big. Because you have cargo
Well,
departments in the bottom, you have the whole, war room, you have the captain's
yeah.
cabin, you have
Yeah,
all
you have
those
all the
rooms
cabins.
downstairs and the food place, and I am going to have it built to the T, an exact replica of the entire ship. Mark my words.
I think that's a great idea.
And all I got to do is sit back in my chair watching my television and just go.
Oh, but wait. There's no television on the SSV Normandy.
Oh yes, there is. Go up to Shepard's cabin.
Yeah, well, Shepard doesn't have a TV that's any size.
Yeah, it is. It's really big. Don't you remember? Mass Effect 3? That's a pretty big TV, man.
Andromeda?
No, not Andromeda. Mass Effect 3. Andromeda was the Riders. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 was Shepard. And his cabin. And also, what's his name? Ryder had one in his cabin, too. In Andromeda.
Okay.
So, ha.
Interesting.
Yes, there is a TV that doubles as a video conference.
All right.
What you call it? Not to mention a big-ass fish tank that doesn't even need to be there.
I know.
My fish always died. Always. It's like, oh, I'm cruising through space. Oh, let me pick up some fish from the store. And then I go up to my cabin like 2 hours later and they're all dead. Like floating at the top.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing with all my millions. Hey, keep these people entertained. I'm going to take a break for like 2 minutes.
Oh, are you off going to do one of the things you were accusing me of doing? That's what I thought.
Sometimes you got to pinch a mud monkey, okay?
Oh, geez, thanks a lot.
Get her done, Mr. D'Antonio.
Oh, I don't know what to get done, but yeah, all right.
Just talk about the moon. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful.
Oh, you mean like you were?
Ooh. All right, I'll be back.
Ay. Hey, let's all leave. And I'll just we'll all hang up and there'll be nobody here when he comes back. Oh my gosh.
Ha ha ha, very funny.
Oh, he's hearing that. Oh, he hasn't left yet.
Yeah, don't make me call Satan on you.
Oh, thank you.
Come into the light, Mark.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Talk about that crater. Not the one in your butt either. The other one.
Oh,
on
that's
the screen.
just so nice.
Get her done. Giggity goo.
Giggity goo. Hey there, Peter.
So, okay. The Lunar Highlands are interesting location as we're seeing here. That crater that's just to the right, I don't know its name, but it's what's called a complex crater. It has a peak in the middle. You know how those peak craters form. When you have a very large seismic event, you get liquefaction of the soil, right? It acts like a liquid. Houses and buildings, like in the Marina District in San Francisco, they sunk into the dirt like they were sitting in water. But in fact, they weren't. And when, of course, it's over, it's solid again, and now you've got a whole floor is missing because it's down underground. Well, when a large impactor strikes the moon, it's shake, rattle, and rolling the moon in that local region, and so it causes all the lunar soil and all the impacted material to be liquefied in that way. Liquefaction takes over, and two things happen. First of all, it's vaporizing a lot of stuff when it strikes. Second, liquefaction 5 little splashes. Skip, 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 skip. And at each splash point, concentric rings, perfectly circular, move out from where it struck. Follow? So what's happening is a portion of the energy is going straight down, and a portion of the energy is staying with it for motion, moving along its path. So the energy that's pointing straight down, that component, that vector, actually delivers a perpendicular nature of the way it broke up when it struck. But that's why craters are round. It's because the energy being delivered is being delivered downward, and the rest of the energy is going to moving the remains to some direction downrange. And the crater Kepler, for instance, it has this long ray system going for miles out in a long path, but not anywhere else. Why is that? Well, that was a shallow impactor once again, and it also sprayed material in a very specific and carefully aligned direction because of the nature of the way it hit. So a lot of interesting stuff there. I'm just I'm just pretty sure that this is how and what we would expect. And on the moon, it's really a little learning place. You can look at stuff all over the moon and figure out exactly what you're going to what you want to shoot for the night. Okay, if you're going to take photos, and you're not going to find any elliptical craters. They're all going to be round, and they're not all the same depth. If you think they are, that's just because you're buying into some of the potentially, less aware channels out there on YouTube that put out this baloney. But if you want to see how deep craters are, it's very simple. You just go to the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter Quick Map, and you do not have to spell it out. You can just look up LRO Quick Map, all one word, and you'll get a map of the moon. And you can go there, and there's tools where you can actually draw a line across a crater or a bunch of craters, and then you can actually see, as you draw the line, you can see, for instance, the depth of the craters, and you'll see that they're all different. All right, they're all different. So that is something to consider. So no, they're not all the same depth. They're all round for the reason I mentioned before about the energy transfer. And so there you go. And they have peaks because they're complex craters in certain cases. And sometimes they look like little bowls, just a bowl. And a bowl is what's called a simple crater. So there you go, a little treatment and study of craters. Hope you liked it.
Treatment and study of craters.
That's right. Space.
Original.
You gotta play that. You gotta play that for people.
What's that?
You have to play that it's what, 35 seconds long. Space.
Yeah, but then I'd have to find it, and I'm like, yeah. But I will make sure I have it queued up for the next.
Yeah, that is such a hard Google search.
Since I know you'll be around tomorrow night too.
I'll be what?
You'll be around tomorrow night, won't you?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. So
I might be around.
Because if it's clear, guess what we're doing? Streaming the moon, baby.
Wow.
Yep.
Think about it. The moon.
The moon.
What is that white thing up there?
Giggity. And hello, David Schmidt.
Dave Schmidt's here, all right.
No see. Yeah, it's actually, I don't want to jinx it by saying this, but it's actually looking pretty good right now.
And
Finally.
then, boy, clouds.
See? Yeah, I know, right? Our waiting has paid off, and all of a sudden, cloud. There it is. And it's gone.
That's right.
What was
He's
that one,
kidding.
South Park? It's like, hey, you're going to give us your money, and it's gone.
That's right.
Oh, what's that? You want to give us $20 to put in a saving account? And it's gone. Or the time when they were talking about like Comcast and the internet, and the guy's just sitting there rubbing his nipples. He's like, "Oh yeah, is that what you want? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I
You want
remember
us to
that.
be a good company? Give you internet?
I bet you do.
It's goddamn ridiculous. I
Yes,
can't
sir.
get no liquefaction.
That's right.
Yes, Brian.
Not without an
Gano.
impact.
A lot of impact, and there's the clouds. Oh, you
Yeah,
want the
you're-
moon? And it's gone.
That's right.
Back
It's
to
like-
the wide
it's-
field.
It's like Paul shaking. Ah, come on, you son of a beep.
Right. Well, I mean, it is getting pretty low. We're at 38 degrees, so
Yeah.
it's not low, but it's low. That's kind of a cool shot from the corner. So no aliens so far. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I didn't see anything cross the surface when I could see the surface.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time we're looking for aliens,
Yeah.
they're like, nope.
Mhm.
And it's so funny. I was seeing this moon video, like, oh, shot in broad daylight, these little lights flying by the moon. I looked at it and I just started shaking my head. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Here we go again.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how what I have to say at Contact is taken. Although I got to give them credit, Contact in the Desert has always been like a Stephen Greer type event where people think aliens and sing Kumbaya, and right.
So it's
Well,
a hippie alien cult.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, right.
Yeah.
And I'm probably, maligning it less than I should in that regard, because I couldn't, the people did get some surprising results. So, obviously there's something to it, but that's not my forte.
It's Kumbaya, man. It brings them out every time.
And, well, and people sometimes, they get some results. And so I don't know how it's happening. And again, not being my forte, I can't really speak to it.
Right.
But I will say that this year is very different. They're actually they're going to be looking at bringing in science.
Oh.
So, and I applaud them. And not just because they asked me to speak, but because they're actually bringing in a lot of scientists to talk that are going to bring some reality
Yeah, but
to some of these ideas.
don't fall for it yet. Wait till you actually get there.
Oh, yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah, Ben Hansen and I are going to do his Skywatch on Friday night. And then Saturday night, Ben Hansen is going to work on my Skyter live stream that night. So it'll be like I'll help Ben on Friday night and he'll help me on Saturday night.
There you go.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Fun
and,
times.
These are good people. I know the people organizing it. They've been very kind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right,
it's just to me what Greer was doing in the past was kind of, I don't know, what's the scientific term for it?
Lying?
Bullshit. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
well,
pay all this money, meet us on this beach, and
Yeah,
we'll see pretty
and-
lights, and
And I'll show you flares, and
Yeah.
I'll make sure
we'll drop
Yeah,
some
the-
acid and sing
in
Kumbaya,
Vero
and everybody will
Beach.
be great.
in Vero Beach, Florida. He famously or infamously was looking at flares that were dropped by a air guard maneuver offshore, well-known, published maneuver, and they saw the bright orange lights, and people said, "Oh, what are those?" And he saw them, and the showman that he is, not to waste a good moment said, word for word, these are not flares. These are extraterrestrial entities. Welcome them into your heart. Yes, folks, welcome the flares into your heart.
Yeah. Let them land on your head and pass around on fire.
Yeah, that was just so stupid.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that new UFO video from the plane?
I saw several actually. Which one you referring to?
I wish I knew. I seen it online. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting if it's real. Yeah. It looked like a straight up disc that flew past a plane very fast, but they were able to freeze frame it.
Was it a prop plane?
No, this actually looked like a disc.
No, was it a prop plane that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Might have
Okay.
been.
Okay. I analyzed that video for Proof Is Out There a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When they were here.
Yeah.
So you have to wait and see.
Oh,
But actually,
you son of a bitch.
oh, stop it.
Got to keep everything for TV, do we? My
No,
Lord.
that's not me.
Okay, let's just hypothetically say we're not talking about the same thing, but one very similar. Where the exact same things happened. What would you say was then?
Then what I might say is that it was a Mylar balloon flying by at the closing speed of the aircraft, and thus made it look like it was flying very fast, but in fact, it was the plane's approach speed which made it look like it was coming by very fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean hypothetically.
All right. Hypothetically speaking.
Yes, hypothetically speaking, that's what
Okay.
I would say. You know.
Okay.
So.
Very good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So blink one time if you're bullshitting.
No bullshit.
Why is everything a balloon? Is there really that many balloons going up in the air?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Okay.
And it's really maddening because it's like another Mylar balloon. I mean, it's as if people don't see Mylar balloons, but it's like we know this is a Mylar balloon. It's tumbling. You can see the filler filler spout, and sometimes you can even see the. Thank you. And sometimes you can even see the string hanging down.
Yeah. It's like a space tampon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Now, lest you think that is me making noises over here, no, that is our professor, Mr. D'Antonio, making the poot noises.
What are you saying?
Exactly. Yep. Keep bullshitting. Yep.
Oh, listen, Mr. Soundboard.
Hey, I haven't done any kind of soundboard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen to you, as if.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as if.
So, okay.
Okay, and that was me too.
So, Mylar balloons.
Yeah.
So, how much is a Mylar balloon?
$3.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how high do they go?
As high as the helium will take them.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And they could be tens of thousands of feet in the air.
Yes. I see.
Yeah.
So the question is,
Did somebody say helium?
I was waiting for that.
yeah, I don't know. The one I seen was like, I don't know. I guess it could have been a Mylar balloon. I mean, you can't discount it as like not being one. So, yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. Okay, you
If it's
have
possible.
you have to say,
Yep.
if something can be a Mylar balloon, then you have to err on the side of caution and say, well, maybe it is.
Yeah.
And therefore,
I'm just saying, I would believe it's a
not
Mylar balloon
definitive.
a little bit easier if like it had Happy Birthday on it or something.
Well, there's a lot of just plain silver Mylar balloons. I got a bunch of them in the back room.
Yeah. Don't they make letter ones too?
Absolutely, and those are mistaken all the time.
Oh.
Look, it's morphing. No, it's a rotating Mylar balloon. In
I have an
fact,
idea.
it's the letter V.
Let's spell out. Okay, let's get 6 Mylar balloons. We'll have 3 that say UFO and 3 more that say UAP, right? And we'll string them together top to bottom. And then we'll let them go by Bill's airport. Right?
Oh yeah.
So when people zoom in on them, they'll look up like, "Oh my god, a UFO!" And I'm like, "No way!" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually, look through the binoculars. It actually says UFO."
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's a
truth
great
is out
idea.
there, all with like letter Mylar balloons. How cool would that be?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I'll do
But
it.
change the word truth to proof, and I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, proof is out there. Proof is out.
That'd be really good.
Ultimate prank. I just trademarked
Yeah.
it. Don't even think about it.
As he announces it to
Yeah,
the
right.
26 people watching
Yeah.
you.
So if you happen to be staring up at the sky anywhere in New York, Pennsylvania state, and you just happen to see a UFO, literally, there's a good chance I'm about 3 miles below it, laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the
Exactly.
police close in because it was inside the stacked airspace
Yeah.
perimeter that's not for
Yeah. As the military closes in on my location. But hey, you know, I wonder
Are
how
you the
much I
guy
could
with the
have.
UFO?
Yeah. I wonder how much I could pay Paul to like go just like a couple blocks north and release one of those. Like right in view of the telescope. Because how cool would it be if we're sitting here watching the moon, all of a sudden like the
And it goes
UFO
right
appears
through.
in shadow, like just floating past the moon.
And it says
be great.
UFO.
But knowing our luck, it would like kill a bird or something and somebody will find it on a beach and then next thing you know, we're in jail for murdering pigeons.
Well, yeah, you know, the balloon will go up and it'll cause a a light plane to swerve.
Yeah.
The door will open and a bag will fall out.
Yeah.
The bag will fall, hit a seesaw on which a little kid is playing,
Yeah.
rocket him up into the air. Okay.
Totally.
Cause him to land on a swing, killing his brother.
Yep.
All right. And then the next thing you know, the swing gets bound up. It goes around and around and around. He gets thrown off. All right. And they have to rescue him from a lake. Okay. And then he falls into. So, you know, and it's all your fault.
Wow,
letting
that
him-
are you high? How did you come up with that entire story? Just little Billy sitting on a seesaw.
Help me!
Because I'm tired.
Yeah, that usually does it. That's usually when we start getting, you know, when we start
Punchy?
laughing at like Whisker biscuits.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I want to even know what that is.
A Whisker biscuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a moose knuckle.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what a moose knuckle is.
huh? Oh, a Del Taco.
Yeah. Not my terminology, but okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes we call it a putty tat.
Very good.
yeah, exactly.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Yep. So
Yep.
Whisker biscuits aside.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go with questions. Mark, doesn't the gas in a balloon expand as it rises due to lower outside pressure until the balloon bursts?
Yes. That's why there's a practical limit to any balloon that goes up in the air. For weather balloons, they have an expansion ratio that's huge.
Huge.
So you can get them up around 120,000 feet,
Yeah,
maybe.
and it looked like a giant trash bag just flying through the air.
Well, they actually they tend to be
Mark,
big round.
Mark, giant trash bag.
Okay.
That's what they
giant
look
trash bags.
Yeah, see, perfect.
Okay.
It is. They look like giant trash bags until they get up high enough where they can, you know, expand.
You're talking about the official weather
Yes.
balloons.
Yes.
I'm talking about the latex weather balloons, which are round.
Oh,
And
latex.
you fill
Oh,
them
yeah.
to about 4 feet in diameter. Actually 8 feet, with enough helium to lift a tiny little
Mm-hmm.
foam container with your iPhone you'll never see again.
Yeah, that's the
and-
the flat earthers balloon of
Yeah.
choice.
And
I'm
then,
gonna send my camera to space, and then I gotta go find it 30 miles away once it falls to Earth.
Yeah, and then you when it gets up to that height, it can grow to 30 feet in diameter.
Yes.
and the slightest disturbance to that balloon will cause it to burst.
Meteorite.
Well, or it just, as the pressure drops more and more and more, it's still climbing.
Yeah.
And so, as he rightly says, the balloon will expand, and then it'll get to a practical limit, to where the latex can expand no more. That's when the balloon bursts, and that's when the recovery procedure takes over for the people who've thought of that when they send their balloon to space.
Yep.
So as it falls for quite a while, and then a drogue parachute comes out to stabilize the fall rate. And then after that, when they get into more atmosphere, they can actually deploy a full-size parachute that will float their little contraption many more miles in the wrong direction than they ever thought possible. Yeah, but they have a GPS tracker on it, and they can follow it.
Sure.
And then they find it in short order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, what would happen if we built like a really tough balloon? Let's say out of like carbon, right? Some graphene.
Okay.
Build a nice, all right, and we put a little bit of helium, just enough to lift something. But this thing is strong, and it can expand to say 1/2 mile, right? So what?
Okay.
I mean, what would happen if we actually reached space? Would it just freeze up? Would it? I mean, if it's the toughest thing we can make.
Well, you know how they define space, right?
Right, vacuum.
No.
Oh.
It's an altitude above the Earth called the Kármán line.
Right.
And so when we talk about going to space, I mean, we had to make a definition at one point or another, right?
Right.
So they came up with a practical altitude for what the Kármán line would be and how high it is. It's effectively, I'm trying to remember, I think it's like 65 miles up, I think.
Right.
I think I have to.
I'm just saying, if our balloon can't pop, what does it do?
Well, it's
Does it
only
just
going to rise.
continue?
It's going to rise until it can't, until it doesn't have any outside influence that causes it to expand any bigger. And it's 62 miles, actually. Sorry, I think I said it's 65 or 62 miles, about 100 kilometers. So the balloon expands, and that's why it rises.
Right.
Right. Lower density outside. And so the helium gas inside expands, and so in a vacuum it's going to keep going up and up and up until it reaches a point where it's maxed out. It can't go any higher because there's really, buoyancy, remember, is a function of the pressure and the balloon contents and so forth.
So basically it makes it like it hits a roof.
Effectively. So there's only a
Flat earthers would love that.
Oh, I know. No,
like,
it hits
look,
the
it's
dome.
hitting an invisible dome.
It hits the dome and falls
In a way,
to Earth.
they're right. I mean, it's a max
It's
expansion
a sky dome.
Yeah. But don't tell them that. They'll be like, it's glass. The Bible said so. Yeah.
Right. And dinosaurs and people coexisted.
You all are living in a snow globe. I am God. You will never escape.
Oh, God has bad grammar because it's escape, not escape.
I will smite you.
I bet you will.
I know everything you have done in your life.
Yeah.
Be ready to be judged.
I better be ready to escape then.
You better be ready to put stuff on a roof. Wait for me there.
Yes, Fido.
That's not nice.
You are part of a rebel alliance and a traitor.
Can we be there? God, I'm on my roof. Can you hear me?
Well, I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I can hear it all.
Is that Jesus?
No. My name is Melvin, and I'm
Melvin.
from Britain, actually. Yes, I'm from Britain. Sorry.
Have
but
you
I'd
seen
like.
Jesus?
No, I think he's the maintenance man at my flat.
It's called an apartment. Get it
Well,
right.
I guess for you call it whatever you like. We call them flats over here, and it's all right. I mean, I don't mind.
It's called an apartment.
Okay, an apartment.
Flat is a shape. Kind of. It's a dimension.
I like that. Flat is a shape, kind of.
You don't live in a kind of shape. Welcome.
This is the moon calling.
I will still smite thee. Smite everybody.
I don't know. Dun 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 dun.
Are the sound effects built into the preamp? Or
Yes,
is it
sir.
An application?
And I love it.
It is some kind of application that's.
What are you talking about? Application.
No, a
I'm
program.
God. I am God, and you just fought it.
I did not.
Is that your idea of funny? Is that what you wanted me to say to you at the gates? Mr. D'Antonio, why did you fart when I visited you before?
In that voice, you need to sing "You're the mean one, Mr. Grinch."
You're a mean one.
No,
There
I
it
gotta
is.
do the I gotta do the auto tune with that. Once I find out what key it's in. That'd be perfect.
Well, actually, I think that it would be good to just sing it
Yeah.
without the auto tune. Auto tune will ruin it.
Yeah.
You're the mean
God
one,
does not play
Mr.
with
Grinch.
auto-tune.
No, I get that's true, but
It
you
figures.
know,
It's nice and clear now that it's late at night and everybody's sleepy.
well, that's true.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, just
You're the
end it
mean
already.
one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah.
You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana.
There are no bad bananas. Just the
You're a
Grinch.
bad banana, Mr. Grinch, with a greasy black peel. You're a vile one.
Ew.
You've got termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. You're a foul
You're
one.
weird.
What's up, chat? Thanks for hanging out with me and God and Mark. Who we got? Mimid. Yeah. Okay. We got Elahu. Elahu. How do you say that? Elahu. Am I right, or am I just totally messing that up? Elahu?
You know where that's coming from, don't you?
No.
From the show, from Grinch. He didn't like the Who's down in Whoville.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Aaliyah Who.
No, it says Eli Hoo Hoo. Eli Hoo Hoo.
Aaliyah
Eli
Who.
Hugh. Oh, okay. Like Hugh Borg. Oh, like huge, like Hugh Borg. Is that related to Hugh Janus? Everybody misses Mr. Janus. First name Hugh. Like if you were like in the 1700s, like what would you want your like British to American like name be?
Oh,
You know how they had like those nice long names, like Stipplewitz or Stumplehumpin'. Like what would you want your last name to be?
Rompelbanger.
Yeah.
Wilfred Remington the Fifth. That kind of thing, like fantasy says.
My name would be
He's right.
Alfred Pigeon Titties. Just so I could walk around that British accent and just be like, "Hello, it is me, Alfred Pigeon Titties. Welcome to my estate."
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Pigeon Tooties.
The name is Pigeon Titties, sir, and I thank you to pronounce it correctly before we do this land deal.
Funny shit.
Seriously, what would yours be? If I'm Mr. Pigeon Titties?
Well, that's a more complex name than Keith Ickes.
Yeah, no, right? Tell me about it.
I know Ickes is bad enough, right?
Yeah, Jesus, straight up German. It's more like Heinz get vivet. You know?
Yeah. I think my name would be
Hello, Mr. Tickle
Heinrich-
Pickle.
Heinrich Stopsen from Floppen.
Hello, this is my friend from Poland, Mr. Stipapipawinski.
Heinrich Stopsen from Floppen.
This is my friend Heinrich Ketchup. His daughter's name is Heinz.
He does this because he can't remember what I said.
Yeah. Well, imagine your last name was Huntz.
Yes, I know.
And your first name still be Mark?
Mike.
No, Mark Kuntz. Yeah, you're wrong. Mike Kuntz? That wouldn't be good. You're dirty. You dirty mind.
Listen, you're the one going down these paths. I'm not.
That's because I'm Mr.
Pigeon Titties.
Well,
All right,
the
I
name
think
could
we're
be
getting
Kuntz.
delirious now.
It could be Kuntz.
Okay.
Kuntz, right?
Right.
Like fantasy says.
Yep.
Isn't Dean Kuntz? Isn't that?
Oh, so that's not Kuntz?
No.
Just like yeah. Well, you know my name on Ronald's radio thing.
What is it?
Barry.
Barry?
Yeah. I'm kind of like Irish, so my last name's McCockiner.
Oh my god.
So he sees that, and of course Ronald doesn't put two and two together. So he's like, "Oh, thank you very much, Barry McCockiner." You get him every time.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's probably hitting himself, saying, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I got it! I can't believe I fell for that again."
That's okay. Always wanted to be a detective. Like,
Robin
you know how it was
Williams.
like, who was it? Elliot Ness was like a detective, or was he the criminal? He was the
No.
detective. Well, I am Elliot Ness's cousin, Harry P.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry P. Ness at your service.
How exciting!
Yeah. I used to walk into like bars and stuff. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm Brad Pitt's brother, Stu."
That's funny.
They're like, "Oh yeah, you're Stu Pitt. Yep, you got it."
Yeah, you didn't have to say it. We were able to figure it out.
Well, no, I was putting it out there for the deaf people, but thank you. Just doing a little
deaf
sign language.
people.
Mark. Yeah.
The deaf people.
Just seeing if
my
you're still
God.
paying attention. Yeah. All of our
I have to
clothes
go
off.
to bed, man.
No, you don't. Stop it.
I do. I gotta
You
be
ain't
up
that
early.
important. We're thinking of good names. Like a good author name would be E. Norma Stitz.
Stitz, of course.
Yeah.
Norma.
Welcome, E. Norma Stitz. Dirty. Jack Mayhofer.
Well, that one's out there.
Yeah.
Who used that in a movie?
Yeah. I think Stern used that one for a long time.
I think that Adam Sandler used that in a movie.
Was it?
I think so.
Jack Mayhofer. Yeah. I know, right? There's such talent in this room. It's amazing. I love it. Love all of you.
Well, Mimid's about to say, I'm out of here.
Yep. Well, not everybody was meant to hang out with Harry Penis. We got famous relatives. Especially.
You know what? Until you said that, I
Mr.
didn't
Pigeon
know.
Titties here at your service.
What?
Until you said that, I didn't know what your Elliot Ness joke meant because I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Wow. Right.
I'm tired. What can I tell you?
Right over the head.
Yep, it was.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought you got it. You were laughing about it, but oh Jesus. Totally missed it, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did indeed.
Wow. My God. Jesus. Well, it looks like clouds are rolling back in. I don't know. Maybe it's time to end it. I mean, I'm trying to last till at least midnight, and then that'll be that. And that's only what 6 minutes away. So let me,
I got it.
Let me send him
I'm
a
gonna
message.
get up early, so I'm gonna head out of here.
You ain't doing nothing. Stop it.
Well, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna hang up.
12. I think we're both out of here midnight either way because the clouds are back. So, yes. Well, once again, I'd like to thank Mark for hanging out with me, giving us some laughs. Even though most of the screen was dark the whole time. As it does, because Florida. Am I right? I would like to thank God.
Unfortunately.
You're welcome.
I would like to thank Mr. Pigeon Titties.
Mr. Pigeon Titties at your service. I bid you adieu.
And of course,
That's French, by the way.
Mark D'Antonio. Oh,
Yeah.
This is French. That,
Okay.
sir.
Was Mr. Pigeon Titties.
It's a funny name, I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
I
right?
love it. That's actually
Perfect
pretty funny.
combination. Yeah. So everybody check out the Sky Tour live stream on YouTube. Sky Tour Radio on KGRA.
Yeah, SkyTour live stream is skytourlive.org or skytourlive.com.
SkyTourLive.org. And you may run into Mr. Pigeon Titties somewhere out there.
Hell, I have Mr. P on from time to time.
Yeah, you better not, because can you imagine like you doing a serious like educational stream like tonight my guest and I'm like,
Hello, it's Mr. Pigeon Titties. Here at your service to treat you to some astronomy. Welcome
Probably
to the
wouldn't
Sky
fly.
Tour live stream with Mark D'Antonio and Mr. Pigeon Titties.
Yeah, that probably
Hello.
wouldn't work. That probably wouldn't work. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. But that is now a thing. Mr. Pigeon Titties. I'm gonna do that to
You
Bill.
need a
to see
T-shirt
what
that
happens.
has it on it. It says that.
I am. Anybody want a Mr. Pigeon Titties t-shirt? Go
I
right
think
next to
that's
Chippy
perfect.
Tits. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm still waiting for Paul to get back. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, well, he misspelled it. He said you up.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Anyway, thank you, Mark, for joining me.
all right, man.
I'll let you go
Yeah.
and get some sleep, and then I'll wrap this stream up then.
All right, there, Mr. Pigeon Titties.
Mr. Pigeon Titties, bid you adieu. All right.
That's
Have
French.
a good night, brother.
All right, guys.
Yep. Get
Thanks,
some sleep.
man. I'll see you.
Yep. Later.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
And that, of course, was Mark D'Antonio and his loud air conditioning system. God, I miss these nights like this. Just messing around, doing absolutely nothing. For those who are still with us, hello. We're probably going to wrap it up because clouds are once again moving back in. But we got some in for the night in between the cloud banks. So we have done our duty. So yeah. So I believe we will just what time is it? 11:57. We'll let it go for like another 3 minutes yet, and then we'll bank out of here. Possible solar stream tomorrow morning, if it's clear. Of course, possible moon tomorrow night, if it's clear. Possible solar on Monday, if it's clear. I think you get the hint. So for myself and for
Mr. Pigeon Titties,
we will see you guys tomorrow. Does that sound good? Oh, that's right. I had to completely whip this back around. So let me just do this so we have it again where it's supposed to be. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow.